Greetings. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Janice, and you're watching Living in 3D with Janice B, where I talk about dreams, divinations, and doing spiritual work to make your lives better. In this episode, I just want to kind of talk about the current class that I'm taking. For those of you who don't know, I am an apprentice of IIKDS school. You can go to www.iikds.org and find out about the classes that are taught by Chief Amachi about indigenous knowledge. So right now, I'm currently taking a class in the divination series. It's called the Herb in the Bush. It's level 2. The first class I took a couple months ago, I believe it was a level 1 class called the crab class. And, you know, one of the differences, well, when I took the crab class, one of the differences that I saw about the teaching method of that class, the way that the Chief Amachi was teaching us to divine, is that we had some hands-on experience, real world experience, where we, had to just put the work into, put our studies into action by, providing divination services for others, which is, still going on even in this level. We have to always keep moving forward with that, which is why I always, put it out there on the videos to contact me at jbdivines.com for a while longer. I'm still offering to do interpretations on dreams that some of you may be having at no charge. So please email me at jbdivines@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you. That class, when I took the crab level class, I was pretty much just amazed, because one difference that I find between this style and some other forms that I had been studying previously is the level of detail that I would receive in such a shorter time. I would have to in other systems. My experience has been having to, go through a few more steps and ask a few more questions, and just the process was different. And I found this to be more straight to the point, and to be able to gather more what I call little details about the situation in a shorter amount of time. So now I'm taking the level 2, and just so you know, if you're interested, which I urge each and every one of you who are listening to this video, if you are interested in learning about divination, definitely go sign up for the course. What I find to be different is, one thing, like I was saying, with level 2 class, you have to go through level 1 first. So you have to sign up for crab, and then you have to go through the curriculum. And once you pass that level, then the opportunity to take level 2, which is what I'm taking now. And I will say it is definitely a level 2. It is a lot more information. I can't get into the details and the specifics of what we're learning in the class, but what I will say is that it takes you deeper. An example is, previously with level 1, you may find out information about, for instance, somebody at work who has it in for you. With level 2, you get to see some of the underlying principles or the energy behind why that's happening. So it allows you to dig deeper and to be able to provide that much more level of detail and that much more information to yourself, if you're just doing divinations for yourself, or to people that you're helping, which a lot of times can include solutions in that level of information that you're getting. So I find that when I talk about the 3D system of dreaming, divining, and doing, I'm finding my personal experience is that with this level of divination, some of this level that we're learning now, some of the the doing of the spiritual work. It's almost like my experience is like, it's almost like some of the, once you find out about the underlying spiritual principles and some of the messages and the way that the messages will be delivered from spirit at this level, it's almost like there's also the answer to what needs to be done, the spiritual work or the work that needs to be done. And sometimes it can be like a behavior modification, that you need to do in order to bring about the balance. So I'm finding this to be very, very interesting, very helpful. It's taking me to another level. It's forcing me to use areas of my mind that I don't normally, use as much. It's basically like to be able to use those extra senses, to be able to see without having your eyes open, to be able to just really see a bigger picture. That spiritual sight. So it's really, this class has definitely improved and increased. So I'm going through the process of where those senses are getting much stronger. I definitely, like I said, I definitely recommend this class to anyone out there that is interested in learning about divination. Not only at IIKDS can you learn about divination, but there's also a class coming up called African Mysteries, where Chief will teach you to create medicine from basically going out there and collecting, roots, herbs, from trees and plants and all that stuff, and make talismans. You can actually read about it if you go to the IIKDS site and look at African Mysteries. If you're looking at this video, today's the 26th. I believe the last day to register for the class is the 28th, but I would urge you, if you're interested in learning about how to actually make medicine to help yourself, that you check that out. But I just wanted to share with you about my experience with the divination class. A lot more, information to absorb, and just also forcing me to use other areas of my mind that currently, that previously had not been really tapped into so much. So it's a very great class. I hope to see all of you as a student at IIKDS, maybe starting off in the craft level and just some of the other classes that are available. But I just want to share that experience with you. I thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned. Tune in again next week, where I will be coming back to hopefully do some more dream interpretation for you. I'm still urging each of you to please send me an email at jbdivines@gmail.com. That's jbdivines@gmail.com. If you have any dreams that you would like for me to interpret for you, I'll be happy to do that free of charge for like the next couple of weeks. I'm, taking in as many, dreams as people send me, and just, doing divinations on it to try to provide additional details for you. So thank you. I appreciate you tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care.